week is to prepare the best we can. It's like a test, and then you find out how you do on Saturday.
Yeah, you know you got to be on your P's and Q's on Saturday more so than regular, or is it?
I mean, you know, certainly when you play really good teams, you know, like we have in the past, you gotta, every play counts. Every play matters. The margin of error, as you know, is very tight.
One question, everyone. Tony Gurdon in Buckeye Huddle.
Hey, Ryan, I don't know how much you could share with your conversations with Tyleek over the offseason.
Yeah.
What were those like, and did you see a light go on for him at some point?
Well, I think for Tyleek going into year 3, like a lot of our guys, you want to start taking on more of a lion's share of the reps. He's done that, and he's had more of an impact this season than he has in the past. And but again, you know, in games like this is where really good players and great players have to play that way.
Bill Landis, Rivals the podcast. And folks, we do have other players. Cody Simon and Xavier are here as well.
Was there any commonality last week?
No. One of them, you know, we had Xavier in there at tailback. He was running a protection that he really wasn't that familiar with because we were in a tough spot and we were having a hard time identifying protection. And so we put Xavier in there, and that's what that was. And the second one was a punt that, right around the 40-yard line. We weren't exactly sure on the look. And anytime we say, hey, listen, we'll take a 5-yard penalty there, especially in a proof situation. So, when there's a delay game, I put it on myself. But those are the situations that.
Nathan Baird, Cleveland.com.
Brian, last time you were in calendar matchup, you took Martin away, so I can't go on Saturday. What does that mean for Kyle as far as how he needs to process the offense?
Well, our guys, are working hard to get back to the game, and we're hopeful that's going to happen. So, but we have a lot of weapons, and that's one of the things that we talk about in the preseason is how we're going to spread the ball around. Well, we're in a game now, and whether it's tight end, running back, or receiver, we're going to need all these guys to step up. They're all going to have opportunities, but that's where depth comes in, and that's why we have to have weapons across the field.
Joey Kaufman, Columbus Dispatch.
It just depends on the wind. I think he made one from 60 today. It was a pretty strong wind behind him, but so it just depends on the wind. But he's got a strong leg.
Andy Backstrom, Letterman Rope.
Right, with Penn State ranking near the top of the country in time possession, is there urgency to kind of dictate the pace of play in this game with play too?
Yeah, we always want to dictate the pace of play for sure. But they've done a great job of that. So yeah, I mean, winning first down is critically important. On both sides of the ball. Whether it's staying on schedule to stay in third manageable situations, or on the other side of the ball to force the other team into a third and long situation. But yeah, and that comes with winning first down and stopping the run. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to try to establish that, and they've done a nice job of that this year. They have a big, strong offensive line, good running backs, good tight ends. So we know the challenge that's ahead of us, and yeah, this is something that we got to do a good job with.
Cameron T. Robinson, The Athletic.
The blitz, but even then they get just as much pressure. How do you balance the idea of being efficient offensively and staying out of space, but also knowing that sometimes make up some negative plays?
Yeah. It all works together, like you're saying. But yeah, I mean, they're very disruptive up front and do a really good job. So we got to have a plan for that and a way to attack. But and it's all 3 levels. They have good players, so it's not like we can just focus on one area. And but we're always looking to be explosive. That's an important part of our game. We know this is Notre Dame had a really good defense. They did, and a little different style of defense here, but. Statistically, this is the best defense in the country right now. So we know we got a really good challenge ahead of us. They're well coached. They got a good plan. They're got them playing sound right now, and so we got to be on our game.
Clay Hall, WSYS.
Ryan, is this as good a defense as you've faced since you've been